organize such a balanced and interesting congress, you need a lot of activities, network and international knowledge. We have 53 exhibitors, 503 guests from all over the world. I'd like to say thanks to all our supporters and sponsors. Welcome to Salzburg. Welcome.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the show. What is our job? It is very simple. We take risk off you.
I will give you copper and tin in an alloy in the Swiss cow bale that you have a little bit more power for all the transactions. Thank you very much, Christian.
Thank you very much indeed. Together, we, recyclers, producers, compliance schemes, we must further enhance our cooperation. Our final reflection is, to share with you, for me, plastics is the main challenge and the key point for us going forward.
Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you.
You are an eye-opener, and now you are also an ear-opener. Congratulations.
But I have to say, this is the first time we have received an award from a mainstream industrial organization.
A weak collection system was created, and this is the fact. A lot of companies has been created and system is working of waste electronic equipment, and it's growing. 48,000 pieces of fridges are damaged in Germany each year. 1.4 ton CO2 equivalent in one fridge. It's a normal emission of a normal car if you drive from Germany to Tokyo and back.
We must change our mindset and approach. There's a need for a new elaborated agenda for this market. Is it fair to let your dog shit on your neighbor's staircase?
So the question now becomes if what we object to as recyclers is that this might be done improperly in another country.
All countries should strive to be self-sufficient in hazardous waste management.
Ensure that the same standard in Europe is maintained in Africa.
What's interesting is the difference in content. The collection points where you have to go to, where you have to bring your device to, is not the method of collection for small devices.
The producers, of course, recognise that they will have a responsibility in Africa.
We need to do something with that e-waste, right? And if we don't, the whole thing is pointless.
We think that providing a good communication between recyclers and producers is the right way to go, to have timely information on product trends, but still to leave the development of recycling technologies to the market.
Producers transfer their manufacturing responsibility to contract manufacturers, and that means they are the ones controlling the supply chain and making sure that reusability is included into the product.
We have developed data management tools that allow the systems to compare their operations and to see what they can improve.
Turkey is growing exponentially. We have a good market there. The e-waste payment is available, and we need more professional recycling companies.
It's a material recovery, I think, of CRT glass. I think it's very important, because it's not easy, as I mentioned, to find substitution for the material recovery.
We're really pleased to see that over half the respondents for R2 and eStorage found that they had a 6% greater increase in business as a result of getting
certification, and that's usually kind of a tipping point to justify, depending on the cost, of course, justify the expense.
What we believe from the results of the research is that these standards can't do it alone, and we've kind of got that impression from the other talks over the last couple of days.
I want to point out that the countries in bold, those governments make their purchasing decisions for electronics based upon what is on that EP register.
So this would be a long-term target to have also globally one set of standards and one set of requirements.
So when it comes to standard, I would, from an industry perspective, plead for this principle that less is more.
What we don't love is violations of the Basel Convention and the Basel Land Amendment.
Please help us, protect us, and make sure that this EN standards are legally binding in every member state.
If something's in place in order to protect human health, you don't put a standard in place believing that all of a sudden that's going to do it.
Thank you very much for this lovely congress. It was an excellent congress. We had a lot of discussions. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.